Yes, boys and girls, I hope you're all doing well and welcome back to episode number 6 of the Millwall playthrough. I would just like to apologise, boys and girls, for getting this episode out so late. We have had some stuff going on behind the scenes, which has been more important to take care of. And we've also been doing a draft tournament over on Twitch, Road to Legends, if you don't know. So if you do see this episode today before 7:30, please stop by on the Twitch stream and give us all the support. We're going to need it in the hopes of bringing that title home. In today's episode, we do have a recap of the first 9 games of our debut season in the Premier League, where we have claimed some very good results against some tough oppositions. We also have a live com against big money spenders Newcastle United. So with all that being said, if you do enjoy today's episode, don't forget to drop a like, comment and subscribe. It would really help the channel grow, and also I would really appreciate it. Now there's only one thing left for me to say before we see the games. Run the intro. Right then, so here is the schedule, what we have played so far. Obviously, that first game in episode number 5, you did see us pick a 1-0 win against Norwich. Since then, we've played 7 more games, 8 games, 7 in the league, 1 in the Carabao Cup. We followed the win against Norwich with 2-2 against Brentford. We was 2-2. Sorry, we was 2-0 up, not 2-2. And we did bottle it in the last 9 minutes. Ivan Toney and Mikkel Damsgaard securing them a draw. We then went away to West Ham in a Dockers Day derby. We did beat them 2-1, goals from Vogelsammer and Gyökeres. After that was a home trip to Man City, which I was quite worried about. Erling Haaland, De Bruyne. I thought he was going to get torn a new one. We did actually score first. Vogelsammer getting an early goal, 20th minute. And then Jack Grealish did equalise for Man City, and we held on for a point. I was very happy with that. We then went away to Fulham, Craven Cottage, and did lose on penalties. And we missed 2 poor penalties. We won't go into it. We then had an away fixture against Leeds, which we did lose 2-1. We did bring it back to 1-0 in the 68th minute after Luis Sinisterra put Leeds 1-0 up. Patrick Bamford getting them the winner. It was a poor goal to concede. We don't want to go into it too much. We then had a home fixture against Southampton, in which we dominated them and beat them 4-1. Gyökeres grabbing himself a hat-trick. Goals in the 46th, 50th and 53rd minute. Jake Cooper rounding it off with a lovely header to make it 4-1. Morelos pulling one back for Southampton. We then went away to Arsenal at the Emirates. Again, I was expecting a tough game, although they were sitting in 14th at the time. We did actually go 3-0 up against Arsenal. Gyökeres with a double and Honeyman with the third. Arsenal did pull one back through Gabriel and a deflected goal from Nicolas Pepe, but we held on in the last 10 minutes and managed to get a valuable 3 points against Arsenal. We then had a home fixture against Leicester, who was struggling in the league, 17th. Bolla sent off in the last 5 minutes. Luis Suarez, yes, the Luis Suarez. I mean, look at him, he's unbelievable. Grabbing them the only goal in the game to get them the 3 points, which has led us into this game against Newcastle United, who, if we look at the league table, are sitting in 7th at the moment. We're currently sitting 10th, 8 games played, 4 wins, 2 draws, 2 losses, 14 points. I think that's a good start to us for the season. Again, we are newly promoted. We're probably expected to go back down. As you can see, the likes of Middlesbrough, who came up with us, only sitting bottom of the league with 1 point after grabbing a draw. So we're definitely doing the better of the promoted sides, I would say. So this month is going to be a tough month for us. As you can see, we do have Newcastle sitting in 7th. Bournemouth, who are sitting in 4th. They're having a great season. And also Manchester United, who are sitting first pretty comfortably at the moment. Top of the league. There you can see 3 points in front of Tottenham. So we'll get into the live com against Newcastle. There's no other news to share. We haven't brought in any more transfers. And fingers crossed we can have a good game and pick up 3 points against the Magpies. Come on, your lines. Right then, so here are the team sheets for the away fixture against Newcastle United. Newcastle starting 11. Kakir in goal. Odriozola, Verissimo, Otamendi, Kieran Trippier in defence. Guido Rodriguez, Bruno Guimaraes, Declan Rice, St. Maximin, Joel Linton and Isaac. Millwall's team, Danny Martin. Danny McNamara coming in for his first start of the season due to that red card for Bolla. Maxime Esteve, Jake Cooper, Scott Malone. We are without the injured Gutierrez still. He does make the bench today, but he's not fit enough to start. Romeo Lavia having a great season for us in that DM position. George Honeyman, Bajrami, Zian Fleming, Vogelsammer and Victor Gyökeres. Millwall's current top scorer for this season. This Newcastle team looks dangerous. I am worried. What system are they playing? 4-3-3. Joel Linton one side, St. Maximin the other. Isaac up top. They have lost their last 3 games, though, looking at their league form. So it could be a pretty even game for us. So we'll encourage the boys early on. Let's see what happens. Arsenal are playing Aston Villa today. Almost replica to the real-life game that happened at this weekend. Volgosama holds the ball up. Tries to find Gyökeres. It's a mistake from Odriozola. Gyökeres puts it wide. You got to back him to score that. The form he's in, that should be in the back of the net. Could that come back to bite Millwall later in this game? 20 minutes gone, still 0-0. Highlight here. Kakir picks it up for Newcastle. Just slows the play down. Rolls it out to Verissimo. Across to his centre-back partner, Otamendi, into Declan Rice. What a signing that is for Newcastle, by the way, Declan Rice. It's a great ball to St. Maximin. Danny Martin dives in, doesn't reach it. Newcastle go 1-0 up. Again, that chance from Gyökeres is come back to bite us early on. Declan Rice, it's a great through ball to St. Maximin. Danny Martin's jumping at no one. He just rolls it past him, says, thank you very much. I will take that goal. So we do find ourselves 1-0 down here away at Newcastle. They're having more of the shots and the possession. We do need to pick ourselves up in this game. Again, it wouldn't be too much of a tragedy if we did lose, but it would be nice to pick up at least a point here against a team that are in and around us. The half-time whistle goes. I've asked them for a much better display in the second half. I think we can step this up. We have proved we can mix it with the big boys, with the likes of getting a point at City, winning against Arsenal. We do know Newcastle are the powerhouse spenders of the Premier League now. Headed wide from Isak there. I think we'll have to think about some changes soon. We're not really seeing a lot, are we? We are not seeing a lot in this game. We'll give it till the 65th and we'll make a change. Zian Fleming on a yellow. Let's bring him off. Malero is going to come in. Danny McNamara is looking very tired, which isn't good. What do we do here? I'm almost tempted to go to a 3 at the back. Stick 2 cams on. Is this going to come back and bite us? This is what I'm almost tempted to do. Malero in and also Kieran Dow. I'm almost very tempted to do that. Let's see what we can do. Highlight for Newcastle. Just knocking it around the back. Verissimo switches it out to Scott. Finds it in swinger to St. Maximin. Goes for the curler. As you can see there, going to that 3 at the back, there is a lot of space in behind. But I'm hoping we can sort of play on the risk and get a goal. We seem to have had a few more shots since swapping formations, but Newcastle are still dominating the ball. Rice into Otamendi. Plays it back to Kakir into Otamendi. We force him long. Esteve does well to win it. Jake Cooper picks it up into Honeyman. Lavia, Cooper, Honeyman. Tries for a big ball to Malero. Doesn't find him. Newcastle are just picking up the space here. Into Callum Wilson, who's found his way on the pitch. Matt Target, cross at the back post. Good save. He's offside. 10 minutes to go here. I think we've got to go for it. We're into added time. 4 minutes added on. Corner. George Honeyman finds Esteve. Esteve at the front post. Come on. That's what we like to see. Beautiful corner from George Honeyman. Finds Esteve. The absolute man mountain at the front post. Has he just secured us a goal? A point? He does. 91st minute equaliser from Maxime Esteve. The risk paid off. We've managed to salvage a point away at Newcastle. I think that's a very good point. Considering, again, there was one of the teams in and around us. How does that leave us after this game? It still leaves us in 10th. Sitting on 15 points after 9 games. I will take that all day long. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. Well done, boys. We needed that. We needed that big time. We'll skip through. We do have a 2-week break now until that Bournemouth game. Bournemouth are flying this season, by the way, 4th in the league. I don't know what's going on at Bournemouth. Esteve on form, managed to get us the goal. He's had a good start to the season, Esteve. I'm enjoying using him. Very good centre-back. Let's take a look at Bournemouth while we're here. Chris Wilder is the manager. They're doing very well under him, by the way. What's their tip? Eddie and Ketty are on loan. Solanke, Christy, Lerma, Zamura, Cook. Not much of a changed team. They just seem to be doing really well. But that should be an interesting game for us. So I think in regards to the next game for the live com, I'm thinking we pick a game maybe in December. And then what we will do after that is have a January episode where hopefully I can get some more funds from the board to bring a few more players in. So we could do like a mini transfer special, and then we'll just update you as the games go along throughout January. This is quite an action-packed month against some of the teams around us. You've also got the likes of Middlesbrough, who came up with us, Bournemouth again, Newcastle again, West Ham at home this time. So I think that could be a good month for a good episode. So what we'll do is we'll pick a game in December. I'm thinking the Palace game, but we'll see how results go up until then. So we will catch you in December. Right, boys and girls, there we have it. Episode number 6 of the Millwall playthrough. We did manage to snag a point at the very last death against Newcastle. We'll take it. We was very poor in the game, but a point is a point in the Premier League. You can't argue with it, especially being one of the new promoted teams. If you did enjoy the episode, please don't forget to drop a like, comment, and subscribe. If you've not seen episodes 1 to 5, I do recommend going back and watching them. There is a link to the playlist down below. Don't forget to follow me on all my socials and also over on Twitch, where we'll be live tonight, Tuesday the 21st at around 7:15 for the finals of the Road to Legend draft tournament. It's been your boy Brackle. Take care. Stay safe. Until the next one. Peace.